That's your dude. What's going on, bro? What's your nationality? How you doing, sister? How you doing, sis? How you doing? What's your nationality?
Listen.
Igbo, you know you're Igbo. All praise to the Most High. Oh, I see the fringes. Oh, I see the fringes. How you doing, sister? I ain't seen you in a minute.
I know. Yesterday, Friday, I'm here, right?
Everything good?
Yeah.
Let me ask you something. You be reading your Bible?
I have to go.
You ever read the Bible and have a question?
Let me show you something cool, right?
Or does it all just make sense? Because we hear from people who don't know nothing about the Bible. But we also hear from people who know about the Bible and might have a question or need some understanding on a certain scripture or a certain piece of history. You know? But you all right? You don't have no questions right now. You good?
I'm on the phone with hubby right now.
All praise to the Most High. Yeah, man. Hey, is he still in the clinic?
Yeah.
Hey, man. He's on the phone. Can he hear us?
Yeah, he can.
Okay, so let's talk to the king, right? Give me Jeremiah 33:1, right? Give me Jeremiah 33:1, right? Give me Acts chapter 12.
It's the book of Jeremiah.
Because our brother's locked down right now, and some of us know what that feel like.
Right.
Right? Read on.
It's the book of Jeremiah, chapter 31,
33.
33, verse 1.
Bring it out.
Moreover, the word of the Lord came unto Jeremiah
The word of the Lord came to Jeremiah when?
the second time,
Right.
while he was yet shut up in the court of the prison, saying,
So Jeremiah was locked up in prison when the Most High God came to him. A lot of people be hating on a brother who try to find God when he locked up in a jail cell, but Jeremiah was locked up in a jail cell, and the Most High God came to him the second time to give him words. You understand? We ain't hating on nobody being locked up. Read on. Acts 12.
it's the book of Acts, chapter 12, verse 6.
Right.
And when Herod would have brought him forth, the
Right.
same night Peter was sleeping between the two soldiers,
Peter was sleeping between two soldiers, right?
bound with two chains.
Bound with two chains. This is Peter. Peter was sleeping between two soldiers, bound with chains, in a holding tank, locked to the wall. Right? Read on.
And the keepers of the door kept the prison.
Right. Read on.
And behold, the angel of the Lord came unto him,
The angel of the Lord came to Peter, read on,
and a light shined in the prison.
and a light shined in the prison, right? Read on.
And he smote Peter
And he smote Peter, right?
on the side,
And he woke him up. Get up. Read on.
and raised him up,
And guy said, get up. Read on.
saying, Arise quickly.
Told him, get up, man. Hurry. Read on.
And his chains fell
And his chains fell off.
off his hand.
Right? Read on.
And the angel said unto him,
Right?
Gird thyself and bind on thy sandals.
He said, man, get your shoes on. You getting up out of this jailhouse. Right? Let me tell you something. Peter was locked up in jail. Later on, if you read this book, Peter was healing people with his shadow. Somebody who was righteous enough to heal people with his shadow was locked up in a jailhouse. So our people are no stranger to this wickedness. This world hates our people. It always hated our people. And it's going to continue to hate our people until Christ come back. Give me that second sentence. That was, what we just read? Acts 12, 6 on down. Right. We don't read it.
2 Samuel chapter 18, verse 6.
Read it out. 19 to 6.
19, verse 6.
Right.
In that thou lovest thine enemy.
This is our problem with our people. We love our damn enemies. I just saw two little niggas walk up the block smoking a big fat blunt, right? And then they smoked and came back around, and then they sitting here. I'm about to talk to him, trying to talk to him about the Bible. Right. But then a white boy walks up and hands him a slobbery ass wet hitter joint. And they took it and like bowed down to him and thanked him. Right? Did you see him bow down to him though and say thank you, sir? I'm like, you just smoked a fat blunt, man. You don't need that white boy slobbery ass.
Right.
Read this again.
In that thou lovest thine enemy.
Our people love their damn enemies.
Right.
The same people that sit on our necks for 9 minutes, the same people that lock our people up for petty crimes because we're trying to survive. Read on.
And hatest thy friend.
And you hate your friends, you hate your own people. Right? And that's a problem with our people, man. And let me show you something. God don't love everybody. Right. You know that, right, Ephraim? God don't love everybody. Let me show you something about sweet Jesus right now. Give me Matthew 15. Canaanite woman, 15 and 20. Right. Give me John 11 and 35. John 11 and 1. Let me show you something. Christ don't love everybody, right? Who they call Christ does not love everybody. Give me that.
It's the book of Matthew, chapter 15, verse 21.
There you go.
Then Yawasap went thence,
Right?
and departed into the coast of Tyre and Zidon.
Right, so he's walking, he's in a certain area where not our people are from. Read on.
And behold, a woman of Canaan came out of the same coast,
Right, a woman of Canaan, a Hamite, not our people. Right? Read on.
and cried unto him, saying, Have mercy on me, O Lord,
Right? Read on.
thou son of David. My daughter is grievously vexed with a devil.
Right, because her daughter was vexed with a devil. Right? Read on.
But he answered her not a word.
But he what?
But he answered her not a word.
That scripture. Read this. Give me John 11 and 1.
This is the book of St. John, chapter 11, verse 1.
Right.
Now a certain man was sick, named
A
Lazarus.
certain man was sick named Lazarus, right? Lazarus was sick. Now let me show you the difference between how Jesus, who they call Jesus, his real name Yawasap, was acting towards his people and towards the other people, right? So this is how he acted towards his people. He heard Lazarus was sick. Read on.
And a certain man was sick, named Lazarus of Bethany.
Lazarus is an Israelite, and he's sick, right? But and actually he ends up dying. Remember he rose up Lazarus from the dead? I know you know about that, right? So this is an Israelite, brother. Go to verse 35. And let's see how he felt when his own people were going through struggle. When his own people needed something, what did Jesus do?
Jesus wept.
What did he do?
Jesus wept.
What did he do?
Jesus wept.
That's the shortest verse in the Bible, in the whole Bible. What did he say?
Jesus wept.
Yahweh wept when he found out what was going on with his own people. What did he do to the Canaanite woman?
But he answered her not a word.
Wait. What did he do to his people?
Jesus
He
wept.
cried for his people. What did he do for the heathen?
He answered her not a
He
word.
ignored the heathen. What did he do for his people?
Jesus
And
wept.
what did he do to the heathen?
He answered her not a word.
So he ignored the heathen and he cried for his people. This is the difference between what these white people are lying and teaching our people. They're telling you to pray to a white Jesus, hoping that one day you're going to sit up in heaven with your slave master or with your CO that threw you in jail. And man, when I got locked up one time, they just tased me for no reason. I had to cuffs on my ankles and in my and I had my knees on the bench. They was trying to take off the ankle cuffs. And he just tased me for no reason. I'm saying, so I'm supposed to pray that I enter into the kingdom of heaven with the same evil bastards who raped, robbed, and murdered and stole everything they have, and they stole it from our people. They lied to our people, and these damn fools, you know what? Let me tell you something. Let me give you something hard. Is he still on the phone? Is he a gangster? He claim a set?
Are you a gangster?
He claim a set? He claim a set?
What kind of question is that?
You know gangbangers in the Bible?
You said, do you know that gang thing is in the Bible? You said, yeah.
Yeah? Do you know where?
You said, where?
You might know where. Let's see. You might know where. Your name is Angelica, right? Your name is Jessica? Does he know where? Let me show him.
He said, you know, he's not sure where, but he said he believes in the thing.
What set he claim? How y'all doing? How you doing, though, princess?
Peter Bugs.
Blood? Listen, you should understand this. Give me Proverbs 6 and 12. Right?
The book of Proverbs, chapter 6, verse 12.
Right, bring it up.
A naughty person,
I'm talking about a naughty person, a bad man, the bad man. Read on.
a wicked man.
Well, we be on some wickedness. When I used to gangbang, we used to be on some wickedness. Ain't nothing good happening when the streets like, come on. You know what I'm talking about? Read on.
Walketh with a forward mouth.
Man, he walks with a forward mouth. He talk a lot of swear words. He talk a lot of profane words. Read on.
He winketh with his
He
eyes.
winks with his eyes. That's called a mean mug. See that? That's winking with your eyes. That's a mean mug. You understand? Ain't that what the gangsters do? That's what the Bloods do. I know they do that. Read on.
He speaketh with his feet.
He speaks with his feet. I used to do it like this. I used to do it like that. You dig what I'm talking about? He speaks with his feet. Right? Read on.
He teaches with his
He
fingers.
teaches with his fingers. I used to teach with my fingers. You dig what I'm talking about? This is the Bible. Read on.
He teaches with his fingers. Forwardness is in his heart.
They came, man, let me get, you still got that 2 Samuel? 2 Samuel 19 and 9. Read on.
He devises mischief
He devises mischief. He plot mischief
continuously.
continuously, right? Read on.
He soweth
He
discord.
sowed discord. He said, hey, me and you gonna go across town and ride on them. You understand what I'm talking about? And he talk with his feet, he speak with his hands. Who does that? Whose people do that? Let me tell you something. That's Israel. The blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, we were doing this thousands of years ago. Hating on each other. Thousands of years ago. Read that.
It's the book of 2 Samuel, chapter 19, verse 9. And all the people were at strife.
Listen, all the people were in strife. That means all the people was fighting, right? Arguing, strife. All the 12 tribes. We was always fighting and strife. Read on.
Throughout all the tribes of Israel.
Throughout all the tribes of Israel. Blacks, Latinos, Native Americans, we was always, what? You see these people walking around Jewish now with a broad cup on their head? Why they doing that? Why they throwing up fucking blood, fucking crib across the street at each other? Shooting each other's house up? Huh? Little babies getting caught in crossfires? Are they doing that? No. Our people do that. Can you give me Judges 12 where they talk to the Israelites? Listen,
He about to call back in.
hey man, all praise, what's his name? Wally. Hey man, you know, all praise to the Most High. Let me tell you something. I know what it's like to be behind the ball. And
That's why I'm call me at the time to get it.
is that real? Oh, all praise. We talked to you, we had a real conversation last time. And the sister came back with the brother on the phone.
All the time.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking
And
about?
I read the book that he told me to read. I read it.
Right? Which one?
I think he said when I was a slave.
Oh, okay. All praise to the South. Our people are destroyed because we don't have God. You know what I'm saying? Let me show you something.
He back on. Nah, they were just saying this thing that I came back and they told me on the phone that I was supposed to.
Yeah, show me. Okay, so let me show you something. Let me show you our people centric. Let me show you our people centric. Right? In the Bible. Because where I grew up, people knew where I was from. But they don't know the Israelites was doing the same thing. The poverty we're in, the self-hatred, the gang banging, the whoring out our daughters and sisters. We were doing that in the Bible. The cooking fried chicken, we were doing that in the Bible. With flour and oil, cut that meat up into pieces. That's from the Bible. God taught us how to fry chicken. That's why we do it so good. And don't nobody else do it like that.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about, Mama Love? Read this. And let me show you something. Where I'm from, they used to come up to me and say, hey, what's happening? And they can tell where I'm from by my lingo. I'm like, hey, I'm good, Playboy. And they say, oh, Playboy? Oh, you one of the Pompello niggas? You understand what I'm saying? You can tell where somebody from by how we talk. All these boroughs out here, you can tell Brooklyn nigga from a Harlem
Yeah,
nigga.
that's what I was about to say.
And you go out by how we talk, you're like, oh man, you a Harlem nigga. I know you is, you know what I'm saying? Right? So it's the same way in the Bible. Read this.
Judges chapter 12, verse 4.
Bring it out.
Judges chapter 12.
Then Jephthah gathered together
So Jephthah gathered together, we go.
all the men of Gilead
He got all the men of Gilead together,
and fought with Ephraim.
and they were fighting with Ephraim. He's from Ephraim. Who we call them Puerto Ricans today. That's a tribe of Ephraim. They were fighting with his tribe, right? Read on.
And the men of Gilead smote Ephraim,
And they smote Ephraim, right? They won the battle. Read on.
because they said, ye Gileadites are fugitives of Ephraim.
Because Ephraim was talking smack. They was talking ish. They was talking that shit, right? And they was like, nigga, you ain't the real ones. We the real ones. So they smoked it, right? Read on.
Among the Ephraimites and among the Manassites.
Right, because the Ephraimites were like, you ain't real. You illegitimate. We the real ones. Read on.
And the Gileadites took the passages of Jordan before the
So they
Ephraimites.
blocked off a way that everybody had to go. There was a crossway that everybody had to go if you passed through that area. So they blocked it off, right? Read on.
And it was so that when those Ephraimites were escaped, said, let me
So
go over.
when the Ephraimites were trying to get the hell up out of there because they knew it was wartime, they would stop them all. They're like, hey, where you from, homie? Read on.
Then the men of Gilead said unto him, art thou an
I
Ephraimite?
said, where you from, nigga? You one of them blood niggas? Read on.
If he said nay,
And if he said no, read on.
then said they unto him,
then they said it to him what?
Say now, Shibboleth.
They said, say Shibboleth. Now, Shibboleth is like a grain of grass or wheat, right? But the way the Ephraimites said it, you can tell that they was Ephraim. Read on.
Say now, Shibboleth.
They said, say Shibboleth. Read on.
And he said, Sibboleth.
He said Sibboleth. He couldn't say Shibboleth. He said Sibboleth. So they could tell. They're like, oh, hold up, man. We know where you from, nigga. You one of them Ephraimites, nigga. Because he couldn't say Shibboleth. He said Sibboleth. And they knew it. You was from Ephraim, nigga. Where you from? You from Ephraim? No, homie. No, homie. Where you from? Deuce Nine Bloods? No, homie. No. Read on.
Then they took him, for he could not bring to pronounce it right.
He could not pronounce it right. So they knew, oh, nigga, you an Ephraimite. Read on.
Then they took him and slew him.
And then they took him and killed him. And they took him and killed him. Like, no, you one of them Crip niggas? No. Well, we'll say cuz real quick. I don't care. Oh, no, we know you one of them Crip niggas. We know you one of them Crip niggas. We know you one of the lowest. Right? And this is how our people got down.